game, and we stepped out with WITZ's Walt Berger to do an interview over this game, and we're going to tell you what he said. He was at the first game, and he gave us a little bit of a preview for tonight, so we're going to have that for you right now. I'm Drew Davis from WHSH, here with Walt Berger from WITZ. Walt, what happened when the first game was played at Lincoln earlier this year?
Well, I tell you what, it was a heck of a ball game, and you get two good teams together that expose his weaknesses. Jasper played very well for about 2.5 quarters, and then Coach Hine made some adjustments. We found out we need to work on our man-to-man defense a little bit as they were able to penetrate to the basket, and we weren't able to contain their dribble penetration. I think we're going to be working to defend the three a lot better tonight because Vincennes certainly is able to hit the three, and we're going to have to work, and our bigs are going to have to come up big tonight, Alex Allen and Austin Alice, and we're going to have to stop that penetration to the basket. I know they've made adjustments too, and it should be a heck of a ball game.
What do you think the keys to the game are tonight for the Cats and the Alices?
Well, I think from the Jasper side, a lot of it is going to be defensively. They'll try to do, for about 2.5 quarters, the 2-2-1 zone press was extremely effective. But what the Cats need to do is they need to hurry Vincennes up a little bit, not to let them have the good looks from the outside on the three. And when Vincennes makes the alteration, we got to be able to play solid man-to-man defense in the half court and have to stop that penetration. Look, you got to respect Vincennes' three-point shooting, but if you're not careful, they'll take the ball around you, they'll penetrate, and so it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be a wild one tonight. Should go down to the wire.
Yeah, containing the dribble drive is never easy. And what do you look to see in the Southridge Washington game coming up after that?
Well, I tell you what, it's going to be very important, and that's going to be the condition of Evan Julian tonight. He went out of the ball game in the third quarter last night with a sprained ankle. Their big 1-2 combinations are O'Brien and Julian, and really they need to have both those guys going. From the Southridge perspective, they need to get their outside
always scrap together their points. They play with a good defense, and they always have a good crowd behind them. So this should be a really good game to watch.
Yeah, there's a lot of people here tonight for this game so far, and we only have 2 of the teams here. I think the place is going to fill up. Jasper will be in their home white, and Vincennes will be in their green and red jersey tonight. What do you think the predictions for this game, Nick?
I watched Jasper the other night against Mitchell, and Jasper looks pretty good. I mean, even though they played Mitchell, but Vincennes is really strong this year. They have Brent Nowalski, who he just does it all, and Ethan Claycomb, he does it all as well. But tonight I'll take Jasper by 7.
Yeah, I think it's going to be very tough I think they'll end up putting Anthony Smith on Austin Allis, but I just think Alex Allen's a little more athletic than the big Lincoln has to counter, don't you?
Oh, yeah, and you might be able to hear in the background, but it's already a big cheer block battle going on with Vincennes and Jasper. As these two always, every time they play, whether it's football or basketball, these cheer blocks will always go at it. So it's going to be a great atmosphere at the Hatchet House tonight. And it should be a great atmosphere after this one with us in Southridge.
Yeah, this is one of the great rivalries in the state. It's going to be a pleasure to call this one. And, last night was fun with the Pike Central Southridge game, and I expect an even closer game tonight, don't you?
Oh, yeah. I mean, this game's going to be going down to the last 10 seconds of the game. There's going to be free throws, crucial free throws. I think Jasper and Vincennes are both well equipped to go down for a physical game like this. I mean, it might get a little bit pushy later in the game. Tempers might flare a little bit, but I think Vincennes and Jasper will be able to hold their composure, and I think this will be a really fun game to watch.
I do too, and I think this game could also come down to the way the officials let this game be officiated. When you think about how physical this game is going to be, I think it'll be really physical, and I think the officials could play a big part of this game. They're going to let them play, or they're going to be calling touch fouls like crazy.
You never want to see a game that's decided by the referees, because you always want the players to decide it. But I don't think the refs are going to come out here and just call ticky-tack fouls. I mean, I think they're going to let them play a little bit to an extent. I don't think they're going to let them push and all that. But I think the refs will have this game under control.
Yeah, I do too, but I think it's going to be a physical game, though, like I said, and I think you guys are in store for a real treat tonight with this game. And a little thing but we'll talk about as well is Jasper's a lot deeper than Vincennes. Do you think that's going to come into play tonight with the depth?
Yeah, bench is always really important in a basketball game. I'm not sure Vincennes is that deep. Matter of fact, I don't think they bring up that many people off the bench, but Jasper can go 8-9 deep, so that's definitely going to be a big advantage for Jasper.
And Jasper has some quality bigs, and Luke Foster and Peyton Gentry to bring in off the bench if they get into foul trouble as well. So I think the Cats have more numbers that are well equipped for a game that gets in foul trouble, and it's called really tight as well.
Yeah, Jasper tonight, they're going to start Tyler Bagley, Tyler Nottingham, Nolan Aarons, Austin Allis, and Alex Allen. Austin Allis and Alex Allen down low are two big physical guys that are really going to give Vincennes some fits. The Lincoln Alices will start Brent Nowalski, Connor Barnes, Jacob Brees, Ethan Claycomb, and Anthony Smith.
Yeah, so once again, the Cats will be in their white uniforms with black lettering and a spot of gold on them, and the Alices will be in their uniforms with white lettering and green with an orange stripe in the side. But we're going to be back with this after this 30-second timeout with the tip-off here at the Hatchet House.
Starting at one forward, number 21, Jacob Brees. And at the other forward, number 23, Ethan Claycomb. The Alices are coached by Jeff Hine. And starting lineup for the home team this evening, the Wildcats of Jasper. Starting at the two-guard position, number 13.
All right, welcome to the back to the Hatchet House. I'm Drew Davis alongside Nick Gray. And the starting lineups are being announced for the Wildcats. And number 13, Tyler Bagley. Also, number 15, Tyler Nottingham. Nottingham, a 5'8 sophomore. Number 25, Nolan Aarons. He's a quarterback on the football team as well. He's number 25, and he's 6'1" senior. Austin Allis, number 41. He's a senior, 6'4", and number 53, Alex Allen, a 6'3" junior, who's very quick and athletic. The coaches for this game will be for Jasper, John Gable, And for Vincennes Lincoln, Jeff Hine.
Yeah, Drew, it's going to be a really fun game to watch. I mean, as you can already tell, this place is filling up, and we haven't even started the first game. I mean, this is probably going to be one of the most intense games I've ever been a part of.
Last time we watched Lincoln in a tournament play, they were beat on a buzzer beater by Tyler Wood from Heritage Hills last year, so I guess they'll want to avenge that loss. And technical fouls by Jeff Hine was a big part in that loss for the Alices last year.
Yeah, that shot by Tyler Ward was a pretty good shot. You know, pretty clutch, I got to say. But here we go. They got the tip off at the Hatchet House. Here we go.
It'll be Allen jumping against Ethan Claycomb for the Alices.
Student sections all ready.
It's loud in here tonight, folks. Allen's going to tip it back, but Anthony Smith's going to come away with it. Here's Nowaski with it. Brandon Nowaski looking to run something here. Off to Jacob Brees. Jacob Brees skips it over to Connor Barmas. Claycomb. Over to Barnes. Over to Brees. To Smith in the corner. Back for Brees. Back over to Barnes. Barnes to Claycomb. Open for three. In and out. That rebound's going to be coming away with Alex Allen. Oh, up and Claycomb swats. The errands for the Cats. A nice job of getting back by transition for Ethan Claycomb. But it's going to be Wildcat basketball underneath.
Good tempo so far. I mean, you might not be able to hear me tonight because Vincennes' student section is pretty loud tonight.
Nolan Ahrens off to Tyler Bagley for three. Got it. First 3 points of the game belong to Tyler Bagley as the Cats lead 3-0 with 7:20 to go here in the first quarter.
It's got to be good as a shooter to see your first shot go in such a big game. So that's going to be a real confidence booster for Tyler Bagley. So Jasper needs to get out on him quicker next time before he gets hot.
Smith trapped. It's going to be thrown off the foot of Tyler Bagley, which will be a kick ball, and it'll be Lincoln ball underneath. Bagley, like his brother, I think can make big shots when needed.
Yes, he can. You know, he's really been the leader of this team this year. You know, against Washington, he didn't score, but I think he's learned from that game, and I think he's ready to come out and have a big game.
Claycomb found the cutting Barnes on the curl, and Austin Ollis says, "Go home, Barmas."
Austin Ollis
swats him back.
He put that one into the wall. Jasper responds with the "You got swatted" chant.
That was one of those passionate swats. If you looked at his facial expression,
he had a lot to say after that one.
Barmas to Claycomb, over to Brees. Brees in front of the Jasper bench. Back over to Claycomb. Brees. Claycomb again. Back to Brees. Finds Connor Barmas in the corner. Oh, and he gets a shot blocked again by Alex Allen, and he pushes him in the back. That's a good foul call by the officials there.
But wait, Barmas thinks it's Vincennes' ball, but I was going to say, I'm pretty sure it's Jasper ball.
Yeah, that I thought that was pretty evident, didn't you?
Yeah, Jasper is really using their size. 2 blocks, couple rebounds. They're not giving Vincennes anything easy right now.
This Jasper team looks scary right now.
Oh, yes, they are fired up right now. Their fans have really got them fired up as well.
Nottingham across the timeline. Off to Ahrens. Ahrens. Allen at the elbow. Tried to get inside to Alls. Turnover. Looks picked up by Ethan Claycomb and off the Brent Nowaski, who rings it across the timeline. Here's Claycomb. Over to Barmas. Claycomb over to Brees. Back to Claycomb. Over to Barmas. Claycomb shoots. Deep three. Too strong. Rebound Austin Ollis. And here comes Nolan Ahrens. Finds Nottingham. Nottingham off to Olls. At the top of the key. Olls dribble in to the free throw line. Too strong. Rebound Anthony Smith. Off to the race comes Connor Barnes. Finds Nowaski. Trapped by Olls. Weak trap. Gets it off the Brees. Here comes Claycomb driving to the basket. Up and good for the first 2 points of the game for the Alices. And it's 3-2 Jasper with 5:54 to go.
You gotta love this pace right now, Drew. I mean, this is an up-tempo game. We didn't come here to watch defense. Looks like it's gonna be an offensive battle.
Ahrens drives, stops at the free throw line, gets the ball into Olls. Olls is blocked by Claycomb. Quite a few blocked shots here tonight on both sides.
And every time there's a blocked shot, it really just gets the other team fired up. So, you know, the more blocks each team gets, I mean, they're gonna be pumped up for that.
As I look around, this is what Hoosier Hysteria is all about.
Oh yeah, it's starting to bring back, I mean, this is the normal crowd whenever Cody Zeller, Tyler Zeller, Luke Zeller is here every game.
As Nolan Ahrens steps on the baseline there, they're going to say Lincoln basketball. Claycomb set the inbound it to Jacob Brees. Brees brings it up the court. Looks like he's going to be picked up by Tyler Nottingham at the volleyball line. Claycomb puts the ball on the floor, goes to his right, in front of the Jasper bench, throws it off to Anthony Smith. Out to Brees, looking to dial long distance, and he does. Jacob Brees for 3. and it's 5-3 Lincoln.
And percentage-wise this year, Jacob Reese has been their best three-point shooter, so it's good to see his first shot going for him as well.
Yeah, Claycomb was that guy until Brees came along, and now he's the three-point shooter on their team. Nottingham dishes to Bagley in the corner. Got it for his second three of the game. It's Tyler Bagley 6, Vincennes Lincoln 5.
Not good for Vincennes right now. Tyler Bagley is getting some confidence over each shot he takes. That's 2 threes now for
Looks
him.
like they're going to make a sub here with Riley Eckert, the 6'1 senior, who's a very good role player, as we saw the other night. Claycomb with it at the volleyball line. Over to Brees. Finds Nowaski. Shoots a rare three for him. Got it.
Wow.
8-6. As Walt Ferber said, they got to respect the Alice's three-point shooting.
Oh, yeah, that's 4 3-pointers already in this game. Milwaukee and Brees each have one for Vincennes.
As Anthony Smith acts like he's trying to score a goal there and kicks the ball out of bounds. Riley Eckert's going to come in for Austin Alls, maybe get him a short breather and get him right back out there.
Interesting stuff there from Coach John Goble. Alls has been a real defensive presence so far. He's grabbing rebounds as well. So it's kind of interesting to see him playing out so well.
I don't know if I could ever take Austin Alls off the floor if I was him. Inside to Allen. Allen, shot fake up, no good. Rebound Riley Eckert. And he's fouled by Claycomb, and he'll be going to the line for 2 shots. Riley Eckert already trying to put his fingerprints on this basketball game like he did the other night off the bench against Mitchell.
Looks like Alex Allen and Ethan Claycomb had some words underneath after that one. Refs better keep an eye on that to make sure it doesn't get out of hand. We don't really see any fights break out here.
As Eckert's first one is up and good.
Giles with a chance to tie it here at the free throw line.
Lincoln's playing popcorn over there behind the basket. Eckert gets it, second at the line. Tie ball game, 4:22 to go in the first.
I didn't face him at all as he just calmly stepped up there. The 2 free throws off the bench right away.
Barmas skips it over to Brees. Brees to Claycomb at the top of the key. Nowaski on the wing down to the corner and Brees. He dribbles out of a trap, skips it. Oh, that pass is going to be to Connor Barmas. Nowaski shot fake off to Barmas to Claycomb. Back to Barmas at the top of the key. Barmas puts the ball on the floor. Catches the screen from Nowaski. Rolls out shot fake back to Barmas. Here comes Claycomb. Claycomb gets in the lane, kicks out to Brees. Brees to Nowaski. They're going to reset here. Back to Brees. Brees gets it to Smith. Anthony Smith finds Ethan Claycomb. Puts the ball on the floor. Gets it back to Smith. Smith shot fake. Up, can't get it to go. Back taps out. Nolan Aarons and Claycomb are going to collide. That's just 2 guys going hard for the loose ball there, even though the crowd wants a foul.
Yeah, you got to like that no call by the ref.
Barmas lays it in. I'm all for that call. Jeff Hine, if he wants it, I don't know why he's complaining down there. I think that's just good physical basketball.
He's going for a push-off. There's 2 guys going at the basketball.
They just ran into each other. As Nottingham, long distance, got it. Tyler Nottingham, big time shot there. 11-10 with 3:04 to go.
Austin Allis back to the scores bench along with number 35.
That's Hunter Gossett, 6'2 junior. Claycomb. Back to Brees. Nowaski in the corner, dialing for a second three of the game, short. Brees tries to get the rebound, pushes Allen in the back, got away with it. Here comes Aarons. Aarons drives. Oh, he overcommitted there and jumped in the air, and that was not a good pass by Nolan Aarons, as the Alices are going to inherit it off the Lincoln turnover.
Riley Eckert was not expecting that pass, so it's put right through his hands. He looked a little surprised.
I thought he was going to go up for a short run or two.
He probably could have. Austin Allis back into the game for Alex Allen.
So for the Wildcats, it's going to be Gossett, Nottingham, Bagley, Eckert, and Austin Allis.
See the Washington fans starting to congregate into the building now.
Yeah, good to see that. Claycomb gets it. Passes out of a trap to Brees. Brees with it on the wing. Oh, high pass to Barmas, got it. Nowaski off to Barmas, who puts it on the floor and drives in the lane. Out to Brees. Shot fake, puts the ball on the floor. Nowaski's resetting at the volleyball line at the top of the key. Anthony Smith setting one of his big-time screens like he often sets. Oh, no good for Claycomb as the rebound is given by Barmas. Out to Brees, no good. Rebound Austin Alls.
That's what Austin Allis is going to give you underneath. He's going to grab every rebound in his vicinity every time.
Gossett, pass nearly stolen by Smith, gets it off. Oh, Bagley goes to the rim and can't convert the and one, but he's going to the line for 2 shots. Jeff Hine looking to his bench like he's about to sub.
John Goble's got to be happy with Tyler Bagley being aggressive tonight as he has 6 points. He's going to the line for 2 more.
Number 14, Braden Field, the 6'1" junior is going to check in the game for, looks like Ethan Claycomb, who just picked up his second personal foul.
Ooh, that's big for Vincennes. Claycomb, probably the second leading scorer on the year. He's going to go out with foul trouble in the first quarter. Let's see if Vincennes can overcome that.
As Bagley puts it in. Bagley second, in and out, rebound, Grant Nowaski. Oh my. Nowaski tried to get a little cute there and Gus it all the way down the floor. And he almost paid for it, getting the ball knocked away.
And it's good pressure defense from Jasper. Nowaski almost had a turnover. Jasper scores off that, I think, if Jeff Heine call a timeout. So big break there for Vincennes.
12-10, the Cats lead with a 1:23 and ticking in the first. Barnes, pull up, mid-range jumper, nothing but net. Connor Barnes, I tell you, that kid's a scrappy player.
Yes, he is. It's got to be good for his confidence as well.
Oh, as Justin Gable just into the ball game, dials long distance in front of the Jasper student section, and they're pumped up about that one. As all of Jasper's points nearly been on threes tonight, seems like.
Yeah, Drew, they have 4 threes on the night, so 12 of their 15 points have been on three-pointers.
Barmas off to Smith at the corner. Smith back to Barmas, 53 seconds ticking. Nowaski at the top of the key with it. Nowaski catches the screen from Field, pulls up, too strong. Wait, no!
Oh, wow.
Oh, I thought that one was off, but he got a nice roll there from Brent Nowaski to nod this game at 15.
Brent Nowaski, he's the anchor on this team.
Gossett goes down the lane, off the rim, and no good, but all his putback is no good as well. Connor Barmas off to Nowaski, 28 seconds of ticking. Looks like the Alices might hope for the last shot here.
This has been a really fun first quarter to watch. As Vincennes and Jasper are both really dialing from long distance so far. They've already hit 7 threes combined.
This is like a heavyweight fight out there, I tell you, Nick.
Yeah, it is. Monday night, whoever gets the winner of this game, it's going to be a really fun game to watch. It's going to be a really tough game to play as well.
As Brees kicks to Barnes, 4 seconds left. Brees drives in the lane, kicks off to Smith, who's fouled for an and 1 with 0.6 to go. That foul is going to be committed by Tyler Bagley.
Great. That was just a great offensive possession for Vincennes. Jacob Brees got all the way into the lane, found Anthony Smith underneath, and you got to like how strong he is underneath and just finishes it. Chance to give Vincennes a 4-point lead going into the second quarter.
I don't believe Smith's that great of a free throw shooter as well, and he's going to the line for one here. As he got it. Inbound. Eckert launches, no good. After 1 quarter of play on the scoreboard, it's the Lincoln Alices 18, the Jasper Wildcats 15. We'll be back after this 1-minute timeout here on WHSH.
If I got to go to college, oh my goodness. I like discovering new things. You get to see what works for you and what doesn't. That helps you evolve as a person. You get to make like a supernova of skill or talent or whatever it is. I've always wanted to go to college. I just feel like that's my destiny. My name is Queen, and I am your dividend.
Alongside Nick Gray. We're about to start the second quarter here, and it'll be Jasper basketball. It's been a very good first quarter of play, like a heavyweight fight.
Yeah, Drew, you mentioned in the timeout, Jasper really got to get out on their shoes, and they got to stop letting them penetrate the lane so much, because Vincennes is getting most of their points from the three-point line or the right down the lane.
Yes. Here's Nottingham with it. Nottingham. Aaron's no good for 3. Rebound, Brees. Barmas off to Nowaski. Here comes Nowaski across the timeline. Barmas skips it over to Brees in the corner, off to Braden Field. Looks like they're going to be without Claycomb for much of this quarter with his 2 fouls, and it looks like Braden Field's going to be the guy that goes in and stays in for him.
Yeah, for Jeff Heine, you just got to hope that he can come in and provide the same amount of energy that Ethan Claycomb did.
Here's Barmas.
With a 3-point lead, you kind of want to protect that going into the half.
Yes, you do. Barmas off to Nowaski. Nowaski finds the cutting field. Who puts it in? Here comes Nolan Ahrens for the Wildcats. And here's Justin Gable. Off to Alex Allen. Allen, double team. Puts it on the floor, and he gets it to go. Nice move by Alex Allen.
Yeah, it looks like he was struggling to get some good post position there, but he finally got his way around and put up a nice little shot in the lane.
I tell you, it's all about keeping low until before you get the basketball and backing that guy down and get yourself in position.
Yeah, yes, it is.
As Brees gets it, thinks about the three, kicks it to Smith in the corner. Smith's going to have it knocked away, and it's going to be picked up by Alex Allen. Off to Oles, off to Ahrens. Here comes Ahrens, finding Nottingham in the corner, shot fake. He's going to put the ball on the floor and dribble towards the top of the key.
Alex Allen's bound.
Tyler Nottingham. Bad pass to Allen, but it was picked up down there by Gable, who gets it to Oles, who works in the post, and he's going to the line for 2 shots. And Jeff Hine is complaining once again from calling for a travel.
Yes, he wanted to travel. He was doing the salsa dance or whatever it is. He's in the ref's face right now.
Hine's been doing a lot of whining tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't have a technical by the end of the game.
You would think after last year he would learn better of that.
Yeah, you would think, but you don't know what good that guy's had sometimes.
Austin Oles, first free throw. Cash. Looks like the Southridge Raiders have just gotten here in the Hatchet House.
Yeah, Southridge is about an hour and 15 minutes away from the beginning of the game. It's probably not going to be a really good game for Southridge. I think Walsh is going to come in here and wipe the floor with him.
I hope so.
That's just me, though. I'm biased.
Here's Nowaski after Austin Oles missed his free throw. Jacob Brees puts the ball on the floor, trapped in the corner off to Smith. Nowaski from downtown, he's got it. I tell you, Mr. Ferber was right about that. They need to respect the shooting ability, and Jasper hasn't done that well in either game.
That's a Brant's third three of the night. He's not really known to be a shooter. He's more of a driver, and that's going the other way.
They call an offensive foul. Justin Gable is disgusted with the call, tosses the ball behind him. With some of the stuff that's not being called tonight, I question, are they going to start tightening it up now?
You would hate to see that, because you never want to see a game that's decided by the refs, like I said in the pregame. But I mean, you never know. Hopefully these refs aren't like that.
Yeah, hopefully they aren't.
Nowaski dribbles up the floor.
Shotting off instructions to Barmas. Nowaski off to Barmas. Barmas puts the ball on the floor. Off to Nowaski. Nowaski over to Braden Field. Here's Nowaski with it. Nowaski finds Jacob Brees. Nowaski is off the key. Brant Nowaski off to Connor Barmas. Fakes the screen, hand off to Jacob Brees.
Vincennes looks like they're not in any big hurry here. They have a 5-point lead, and without Ethan Claycomb on the floor.
Barmas throws it out of a trap to Field, who finds Smith, who throws a bad pass into cutting Nowaski. Nottingham gave Nowaski a bit of his own treatment there when he tried to ride him down the floor on the offensive end.
That's a bad pass from Smith as he passed him in the middle of 4 white shirts. I'm not sure where he was going with that one.
Bagley off to Nottingham, guarded by Brees. Over to Justin Gable. Nolan Ahrens. He's going to have it poked away by Nowaski. Oh, and Nowaski misses an open layup, but Brees is there to clean it up. As a timeout is called, and it's going to be 25-18 Alices. That's a 30-second timeout, so we're going to stay here for an update on that Southridge game, what Mr. Kerr was talking about in the interview, the health of Evan Julian. I see Evan Julian is walking into the building on crutches. Yeah. I assume that means he's not playing tonight.
That's a huge loss for Southridge. He's the co-star along with, what's his name again, Cam O'Brien, I'm sorry.
Yes. And really, if you look at the depth of Southridge, there's a chance they might not sub tonight unless they have to.
Yeah, I mean, Evan Julian, he's a big guard. He's a big, strong guard. So if he's out, that's a huge loss for Southridge, as that takes a lot of the pressure and puts it right on to Cam O'Brien's back to carry this ball club tonight.
I mean, I don't believe Connor Craig's planning on making any return to the lineup tonight.
Yeah, Connor Craig last year, arguably their best player towards ACL while playing football this year, so he's also a big loss for Southridge. And those two players are playing for him. That's a pretty good team he got going right there.
Nottingham picks up a dribble with pass fake. Tyler Nottingham struggling to find someone. Nearly a 5-second call, and they got it.
Wow.
Nottingham shouldn't have picked up a shooter there.
Jasper looks a little distraught out there as they can't get anything to go on the offensive end, and Vincennes is loving it.
I like this sub for Coach Gable here, taking Alls out. He looks a little flustered, and they're going to put number 33, Riley Eckert, in. Riley Eckert has showed he's been very dependable for the Cats in the last couple games.
Yeah, Austin Allis, you don't really think he can guard Braden Field. I don't think Allis is quick enough. Not taking anything away from his game, but I don't think he's the quickest guy out on the court.
You may see him come back in with number 42, a 6'8 senior for Lincoln checking in. Kevin Pratt, he's at the table. So you may see Allis get back up here.
I don't know, though. We'll see. We'll see what Jeff Hine does, bringing him in, see who he takes out.
As they skip it over to Brees in the corner. Brees got it for 3. Lincoln's hitting everything early, I tell you.
Brees looks over to the Jasper cheer block as he's giving them a little bit of their own treatment. Vincennes is up 10.
Nottingham, guarded by Brees. Alex Allen puts the ball on the floor. Nothing he can do. Finds Aarons cutting to the rim. Oh, and he gets it. That was a good pass there and fine by Alex Allen, but nothing to get finished. Brees going to the rim. Pass off to Smith, out of bounds, and it's going the other way. And Jeff Hine is quick to run out of his coaching box, as he is always.
I think he controlled himself a little bit there. Vincennes is bringing off Braden Field, and they're bringing in a 6'8 Kevin. Oh, nope. He had the wrong guy. Anthony Smith is coming out. A little bit of a mix-up there for Vincennes.
Coach Hine looked like he bit his tongue a little bit there.
Yeah.
Bagley across the timeline. Over to Nottingham. Nottingham to Aarons. Aarons. Flips it up, no good. And he's going to be going to the line for 2. Aarons and Nowaski's the battle of the quarterbacks, right?
Yeah, it is. And Brandon Nowaski, first team All-State quarterback. So, got to see if Nolan Aaron wants to get a little bit back from him.
Nolan Aarons is a very good quarterback in his own right, though.
Yeah, Jasper has a strong football program year in, year out. So, it is a pretty big battle of the quarterbacks and a battle of the point guards to go along with that.
Yep. Aarons off to Allen. Off to Nottingham. Bagley's been quiet since early. Haven't been able to get him the ball. Allen puts the ball on the floor. Going to work on Braden Field with a mismatch. Finally, it's Riley Eckert open underneath the rim, and he misses the bunny.
You've got to have that if you're Jasper. You can't allow the easy layups not to go in.
I tell you, Riley Eckert, they got him a good shot there. He usually converts stuff like that. You got to wonder if Austin Allis maybe getting sent back to the table soon.
You would think
Pratt
so.
with a bad pass. That's going to be picked up by Bagley. Here comes Bagley the other way. Oh, nice finish by Tyler Bagley. That was a beautiful finish, Nick, I tell you.
That was a very good move by Tyler Bagley as Jeff Hine takes a timeout.
And it's 28-20 Alices with 2:30 to go. It's a 30-second timeout, so we're going to stay here on WHSH. What have you seen here, Nick, in this game early?
Well, I think I underestimated Vincennes coming into this game. I figured Jasper was going to be the one up 28-20 in the second quarter, but give credit to Vincennes. They're hitting their shots. They're playing good defense. They're forcing turnovers. So that's everything you have to do to beat Jasper.
Well, if you're Jasper, you got to be thinking, as bad as we've played, we're down 28-20 right now. You got to be feeling pretty fortunate.
Yeah, and Tyler Bagley coming back into the game made his presence felt. The second he came back in, I stole the ball and got a layup on the other end. So let's see if they can calm down Brandon Nowaski and his hot shooting as he already has 3 3-pointers on the night.
I mean, they've got the shots they've wanted. They missed a lot of bunnies out there.
Yeah, for example, Riley Eckert just missed a wide open layup on the other end.
And for Jasper, it's going to be Aarons, Nottingham, Bagley, Eckert, and Alex Allen. In Lincoln, it will be Field, Smith, Nowaski, Barmas, and Brees. Barmas kicks off to Brees at the wing. Brees picks it up the free throw line and hits a shot off the dribble there. At the free throw line jumper for Jacob Brees.
That's 10 points for Jacob Brees. Last time I saw him play, he only had 2 points against Washington, and those 2 points were a buzzer beater to beat him. So it's good to see him getting the buckets going in.
He's definitely got it rolling tonight. You don't want to let a shooter like that get his rhythm going. Aarons finds Allen in the post. Nice move on Anthony Smith there, using his quickness to get by Smith.
Yeah, that's what you want if you're Jasper. You want to make those easy layups underneath.
Like Jacob Overton when he played Anthony Smith in the regular season, he used his quickness to his advantage. You can see that with Alex Allen there too.
Yeah, that was just a pretty good possession for Jasper, but they can't keep trading baskets here. They can't keep going 2 for 2. Allen start going 3 for nothing.
Allen's a very quick kid as he plays tennis, and Brees shoots a 3 and he got it from the wing. Jacob Brees is absolutely heating up like a microwave right now.
This has got to be good for if you're Jeff Hine. You've got to love seeing him get hot.
Allen answers from a shot just inside the arc. Nice mid-range jump shot. A lost arc in the NBA, but it's still here tonight.
Looked a little overexcited after hitting that jump shot as they're still down 9, but it's good if you're Alex Allen. You got to be aggressive without Austin Allison there underneath.
Every shot counts in a game like this, though.
Yes, it does. This is a big game.
Field it off to Nowoski. Nowoski with 50 seconds to go. Sizing up Aarons. Off to Braden Field. Braden Field to Connor Barmas. Catches a screen from Field. Nottingham quickly gets back in front.
23 seconds left in this fun first half to watch.
Field puts it on the floor, hands off to Jacob Brees, who's guarded by Tyler Bagley. Trying to get to Nowoski and does. Barmas, 12 seconds on the clock. Off to Nowoski on the state title logo.
If you're Jeff Hine, you've got to want to get a good shot here going into halftime, get some good momentum.
Nowoski off the screen from Smith to Braden Field with 1. Just got it off, and no good. And Jeff Hine is calling for a push in the back there.
Well, Jeff Hine just needs to sit down. He's been tooting his own horn all night. He's been going for a foul every time someone shoots the ball.
Someone needs to control Jeff Hine. These refs should not have to take that all night. But after one half of play, it's Vincennes Lincoln 33, Jasper 24. We're going to take this 2-minute timeout and be back here on WHSH.
This new dad is picturing a tree house in the sky, but he's ignoring the instructions. Good luck, big guy. His kids know that he's building without a clue. Never been so good with nails and glue. Now we're trapped inside a box. I hope mom knows what to do. Mom! See, you don't have to be perfect to be the perfect parent.
Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.
Here's to the things that can keep us safe. Those we use all the time with hardly a thought. Those that are silently standing by to save our lives. And now, those that we carry with us everywhere we go. Many mobile devices will now bring you wireless emergency alerts, real-time information directly from local sources you know and trust. With the unique sound and vibration, you'll be in the know, wherever you are.
What do you think it would be like to teach? Chances are, you have no idea. Teachers today are breaking down obstacles, finding innovative ways to instill old lessons, proving that greatness can be found in everyday places, and that you don't need to be famous to be unforgettable. That's what it's like to teach.
Eric. We're back here at halftime on WHSH. It's 33-24 Lincoln Alices over the Jasper Wildcats here. Nick, do you have your halftime stats for us here?
Jasper was led in scoring by Tyler Bagley with 9 points. Tyler Nottingham had 3 points. Nolan Aarons was held scoreless in the first half. Austin Allis had 1 point on a free throw, and Alex Allen, had 6 points. Riley Eckert had 2 points, and leading Vincennes was Jacob Brees with 13 points. Brant Nowoski had 9. Connor Barnes had 4 points. Ethan Claycomb was limited with foul trouble, but he had 2 points. Anthony Smith and Braden Field also had 2 points apiece.
Yeah, nice half a play here for the Alices. You got to be happy, but if you're Jasper, you got to feel fortunate to only be down 9.
Yeah, they got to come out next half, and they got to limit the 3-point shooting from Vincennes. Vincennes is really getting whatever they want. They're playing great defense as well. So Jasper's got to make some halftime adjustments if they want to find a way to get back into this game.
Yes, in the next game, we'll have the host Washington Hatchets taking on the Southridge Raiders, who picked up a victory over the Pike Central Chargers last night as Washington beat Heritage Hills in the second game by 16, I believe. What do you see for the keys in the game for that one?
The keys in the game for Washington, as always, you got to play good defense. Washington, over the past 15 games or so, they're playing great defense. You know, they're really forcing turnovers, and they're really making the most out of it. And, of course, always their three-point shooting has been phenomenal this year. So if they can get some threes to go and force some turnovers, I think Washington will be in good hands in that against Southridge.
Yeah, me too. I think the Hatchets need to attack Cam O'Brien right away to maybe see if they can get him in a little bit of foul trouble.
Yeah, you get him in foul trouble along with Evan Julian being out. It's got to be all but over for Southridge at that point, unless they're really holding Washington in check from the three-point line.
Yeah, I don't think Julian's gonna be playing tonight. I don't even think he made a trip up the stairs to sit with his team. I think he's still down there because he walked in on crutches.
Yeah, I mean, you got to hate that for him and for Southridge. A senior going down in sectional at one of the most crucial times of the season. It's really just heartbreaking if you're Southridge to see him go down, but maybe they'll try to persevere through that, and Cam O'Brien will put the team on his back tonight and lead him to a victory.
He did it last night, but I think that Southridge team's got to be a little bit worn out after that game last night versus the Chargers, and the Chargers gave them all they could handle.
Oh, yeah, I mean, Pike Central, they've surprised some people this year. We went down there and beat them by 20, but then a couple weeks later they turned around and beat Vincennes, who right now is looking like a pretty good team in this sectional. Pike Central really gave them all they could handle. So, you got to think Southridge is a little tired, but Washington also played a game against Heritage Hills, an hour and a half later. So that was a hard-fought game as well. So we'll see if they can come out, see if fatigue's a factor at all.
All right, we're going to take this 2-minute timeout, and we'll be back here on WHSH.
A boy born in Joplin, Missouri was fascinated by anything with wheels and a motor. The odds of him going on to fascinate millions with his talent? 1 in 260,000. The odds of this born racer having 157 career top 10 finishes in NASCAR? 1 in 125 billion. The odds of him winning both the Daytona 500 and the Brickyard 400 in the same year? 1 in 195 million. The odds of a child being diagnosed with autism? 1 in 68. I'm NASCAR driver Jamie McMurray, and my niece has autism. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs.
What do you think it would be like to teach? Chances are, you have no idea. Teachers today are breaking down obstacles, finding innovative ways to instill old lessons, proving that greatness can be found in everyday places, and that you don't need to be famous to be unforgettable. That's what it's like to teach.
So who's going to do what?
I'll pack the dead batteries.
Great.
I'll only put what I don't need into a duffel bag.
Perfect. That's totally unhelpful.
No problem.
Meanwhile, I will try to comfort everyone by speaking in a calm voice. And who is going to handle supplies?
I can forget to do a list for us.
Thanks, pal.
We couldn't be any less prepared. I'm proud of you guys.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information.
All right, welcome back to WHSH. I'm Drew Davis alongside Nick Gray, and a halftime with a little just over 2 minutes and 30 seconds left of the half. The Jasper Wildcats are trailing the Lincoln Alices 33-24. I tell you, I think Jasper needs to do a much better job on getting out of the three-point shooters than they did in the first half, where it's going to be a very long night. And they made a mistake by letting Jacob Brees get going out there in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Jasper, you got to be worried about that. Brees is hot, Nowoski's hot, and Claycom's going to be coming back into the game for the first time since the first quarter. If you're Jasper, you really just got to feed the ball to Alex Allen and Austin Ollis, because it seems like every time the ball goes down into the post, they somehow come away with some points.
How many points do we have Austin Ollis for in the first half?
Austin Ollis only had 1 point off a free throw, and Alex Allen only had 6. So if you're Jasper and they only have 7 points combined at the half, that's not acceptable.
I tell you, I really like that Alex Allen kid. He adds adds an extra dimension to the Jasper Wildcats. He's able to step outside, and knock down a mid-range jump shot from around the elbow or just outside of it at the free throw line extended. And he moves really quick. The kid plays tennis as well, so I imagine that's where he gets a little bit of his quickness from. And I really like the extra element he adds to that team.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's got to help with the footwork, playing tennis. So yeah, Alex Allen has been a real big surprise this year for Jasper. He's hitting mid-range shots, he's getting rebounds, he's blocking shots. He's doing everything you want out of your big man, but he's got to get a better supporting cast to go along with him in this game if they want to come out with a victory.
Yeah, he does. Tyler Nottingham, how many points did he have in the first half?
Nottingham had 1 3-pointer, so he had 3 points in the first half.
Yeah, he's quiet. He's a kid, though, as we mentioned earlier in the week in one of our earlier broadcasts. Last year, he was an afterthought, really, if you know what I'm saying. Cortland Betts, got into some trouble there. Had to step in and fill in for Cortland Betts for the second half of the season. He stepped up and turned into a very good player. But he needs to get going in the second half.
Yeah, he does. Jasper's got to get better support from their whole team if they want to win this game. Vincennes is going to be fired up as ever. They know they have a 9-point lead at halftime against Jasper. That's going to fire anybody up.
They know they're 1 game away from playing for their ultimate goal on the season, a sectional championship.
Yeah, you've got to think that they'll be playing us. And if we had Washington Vincennes sectional championship at the Hatchet House, that'll be one for the ages.
I think either matchup of who we got either way, it's going to be a big crowd.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Look at the crowd right now, Drew. It's filled up. We might reach capacity crowd tonight once everybody else's fans get there.
Yeah, it's definitely filled up the whole lower level for sure. And I think this is why they didn't allow any bands this year.
Oh, yeah. Connor Barnes is really hearing it right now from the Jasper crowd. Looks like he has a little bit of a grin on his face.
Looks like he's loving every second of it down there.
Turn around and hit one of the fans. You got to imagine what would happen if he's in.
Yeah, that would not be good.
Yeah, it would not be.
Here's Nowoski. Off to Brees. Here's Varmus. Clayco puts it on the floor, goes to his left, skips it. Nowoski in the corner, guarded by Aarons. Bagley is guarding Brees. Back to Brees, guarded by Bagley. Puts it on the floor, going to his right. He's fouled, going to the rim, and he's knocked to the floor, and he's going to the line for 2.
Ethan Claycomb adds that extra dimension to this Vincennes squad. He can shoot, and he can also drive. He's very long, so anytime he gets into the paint, he's going to get a rebound or a layup.
He used to be one of those kids that so-called string bean that all he would do is sit out there and shoot the ball.
Yeah, but he's really developed his game. He's more of just a shooter now. He can drive. He can do a lot of things. Against us, he was driving the lane, and he'd get anything he wanted.
As Brees knocks the first one in but misses the second, here comes the Cats the other way. Bagley, guarded by Barmus, looking for a screen from Allen. Finds Aarons. Aarons, mid-range jumper, tough shot, no good. Tracked down by Tyler Bagley.
Not a good shot.
Off to Aarons and Allen. Allen shot fake, puts the ball on the floor, up. Fouled by Claycomb. That's his 3rd foul. He looked like he got him on the arm to me.
Once again, Jeff Hine looks a little confused over there. Just shakes his head a little bit, but that's 3 on Claycomb. That's significant if you're Vincennes. You got to see that Jasper can take advantage of him being out.
I don't think Jeff Hines honestly liked a single call that's been made tonight.
That's a really good game plan by Jasper, coming out and attacking him on the first possession, get him in foul trouble again.
As Allen knocks down the first.
Braden Field back into the game for Ethan Claycomb.
If you're Jeff Hine, you got to be thinking keep calm, and if his team sees him getting upset and angry, then they're going to collapse as well.
That's right, Drew.
Allen knocks them both down. It's 34-26. Here comes Barmus. Picked up a little 3/4 court pressure by Tyler Nottingham. Off to Brant Nowoski. Here's Braden Field, guarded by Alex Allen. Here's Jacob Brees at the volleyball line with it. Putting the ball on the floor. He's going to his left. Kicks to Nowoski in the corner. Wide open for 3. Too strong. Field got the rebound. Then lost it, but threw it back to Nowoski, who gets it again for 3. Shoots it from the corner and got it this time. Jasper is not getting out on the shooters whatsoever, and that's killing them out there tonight.
And not just that, Drew, but the fact that they're giving up offensive rebounds is significant.
There's no excuse for them to give up offensive rebounds. Smith fouls all.
Yeah, with all the size you have down in that post, you've got to make sure you get every offensive or defensive rebound, you can, and not allow any offensive.
You just got to turn and put a button and somebody can block them out. It's not that hard, especially when you're that much bigger than everyone else.
Yeah, so if you give Nowoski 2 3-pointers, he's more than likely going to knock down one of them.
Here comes the inbound from Bagley. Finds Allen. Nottingham. Finds Tyler Bagley, excuse me. Bagley guarded by Barnes. Goes to the rim and he lost it. And it's Lincoln ball.
That's great defense there by Vincennes, not letting Bagley get an inch of space.
I tell you, Barnes is that one annoying little player that's always so scrappy, and he's always there annoying you the whole game.
You know, yeah, it seems like Vincennes always has one or two of those guys on their team year after year.
Yeah, the guys that aren't as big as everyone else, but they're not afraid to stick their nose in the fight.
Well, this game, it's getting close to being out of hand for Jasper if they don't wake it up now on the defense and offensive ends.
I think they're going to have to get some pressure. I think they need to get in a full-court press here. Field with the basketball.
Looks like a foul there from Alex Allen. He just got his hand in between his arm and hip.
Yeah, he did. I like it, though. They're letting it play smooth.
Yeah, that's kind of game you want to watch. Not a referee game.
Here's Nowoski, who loses his footing. And oh, my. They're going to give him the timeout there.
Wow. That ball nobody had possession of that ball. That's more of a jump ball than a timeout, if anything. That's a bad call.
John Gable's asking for an explanation. He hasn't been upset much tonight, but I think the officials owe him one here.
Yeah, it seems like this referee who made that call has been in the middle of everything tonight.
That was one of those calls that was just, I really don't understand, do you?
No, not even close. That had no chance of being a jump ball whatsoever.
Yeah, I think they definitely should have been calling that a jump ball. But as at the 30-second timeout, we're going to stay here with the Alices leading by 11. Every possession matters, starting to matter for Jasper with 5:43 to go in the third quarter, because if Lincoln wants to slow it down and work the clock and they're going to get good shots, you could be in a big hole in a real hurry if you're Jasper.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Jasper, you got to play some good defense. You got to stop letting them get easy shots and offensive rebounds underneath.
Nowoski gets it inbounded from Barnes. Nowoski guarded by Nolan Ahrens. Quarterback on quarterback here. Oh, Smith sets a screen where he just absolutely levels Ahrens.
You know, like you said, though, you got to like it how the refs aren't letting them, or let the refs dictate this game. It's more decided by the players, if anything.
Yeah, the last two times Smith's played in the Hatchet House, he got away with numerous illegal screens. As Barnes is swatted by Tyler Nottingham.
That's the kind of defense you got to have if you're Jasper. You got to let them get no layups underneath, no offensive rebounds either.
See, when Smith sets those screens, he likes to stick his arms out and roll the defender to the basket, which in my book's an illegal screen. Allen picks up the steal after Smith lost it. Allen trying to go coast to coast, no one there. Smartly pulls it out.
Looks like he had Braden Field on the post, so they go right back to him.
He's got a mouse in the house here with Braden Field on him. Kicks to Alls. Alls goes to the rim, too strong. Allen tries to tip it, no good.
Good rebound by Anthony Smith, and he was strong pulling that one out. Gotta like that if you're Coach Jeff Hahn.
Lincoln fans crying foul there. Freese, no good for three.
Looks like we're calling a double foul. Help me out, Drew.
I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure what just happened.
Looks like it's a white. Yeah, it looks like it's a double foul. Austin Alls and Anthony Smith getting tangled up underneath.
I think I've never been a big fan of the double foul. I mean, I've always said if you're going to call a double foul, no one gets called for a foul.
John Goebel, he sends Austin Alls back to the bench. That's huge for Jasper as they lose one of their probably most important players.
How many fouls is that on Alls?
I think Jasper ball. How does that work if it's a double foul on Jasper ball? Did they have possession of it at the time of the foul?
I don't know. That's just why I'm not a big fan of the double foul. I think it should just be no call.
Jeff Hine is still giving it to the referee. Looks like it was a dead ball foul is what Jeff Hine thought it was.
I think both coaches are a little confused about what's just happened.
And Jasper's student section is now giving it to Jeff Hine, telling him to sit down and shut up. Gotta love it.
Yeah, he's been needing to do that all night. As Allen kicks it off to Nottingham. Fires a three, no good. And Eckert can't get the board.
6 rebounds now for Anthony Smith. That's got to be
Bagley.
Big.
Reese drives to the rim, kicks out the field. Nowoski. Guarded by Ahrens. Smith with another one of those rolling screens. Back to Nowoski. 3-ball, got it.
Number 5 on the night for Nowoski.
He's heating up out there tonight, folks. He's heating up.
Timeout, John Goebel.
Smart timeout for the Cats there as it's 40-26. This game's on the verge of getting out of hand.
You know, Drew, I hate to say it, but it might be out of hand already. it's going to be hard to come back from this 14-point deficit against this fired up
John
team.
Gable just get called up or just get teed up?
Was it a technical foul, Drew? Or were they just telling him to be quiet?
I don't know.
And Jeff Hine, once again, has his nose in the middle of things. And it has been called a technical foul on Jasper. Not smart. That's not
in
smart
my
at
opinion.
all.
I didn't even think Goble said that much, honestly, down there.
You know, Jeff Hines complaining after every call. John Goble opens his mouth once or twice, he gets a technical. I'm not quite sure how that one works out.
I don't think. I think if you're going to let Jeff Hine walk the rope and get out there in his coach's box and run his mouth, you can't call that a technical on John Gable. We're going to take a timeout here, a 30-second timeout on WHSA. We're back here on WHSH as John Goble has just been teed up and he's still talking to the ref. I think he's trying to figure out why he just got a technical foul.
You know, the only thing I can think of, he didn't seem that fired up, but maybe like F-bomb maybe be the only thing I could think of that could get him a technical foul like that.
Yeah, it definitely looked like a bit of a double standard out there with Hine running his mouth and Goble looked like he was doing it in a much more respectful manner and he got teed up for it.
Yeah, you never know though. You got to be in that kind of huddle to know what's going on.
As Barmas will be shooting the technical free throws, and no good. Maybe this could get this Cats team fired up.
Yeah, you know, that's the old saying, and a technical foul from the coach usually gets the team fired up. So we'll see if that is true for the Jasper Wildcats.
Hits the second, 41-26. Jasper had the ball too before this was before the technical foul, did they not?
Yeah, it was Jasper ball, and now they just this is good. This could be bad for Jasper, yeah.
As Allis checks in and Allen checks out. I think Allen's got to be one of the players I wouldn't take out of the game because that kid's been Mr. High Energy out there. He's definitely brought it.
Yeah, he has. He's given Coach John Goble everything he wants right now. Kind of interesting to see him going out of the game.
He's made some questionable decisions with subbing tonight, though. Brees, Nowaski. Nowaski guarded by Nolan Ahrens. 3:52 and ticking, 41-26 Allison. Barmas picks up his dribble at the free throw line, throws it away. Here comes Riley Eckert. He's fouled and lays it in. Big time finish there by Riley Eckert for the Wildcats. That senior does not want this to be his last game, and he doesn't want his season to end. And he showed it there.
And it looks like the Washington Hatchets are making their way down the stairway. As it looks like they're going to make the walk across the Vincennes Lincoln cheer block. That's got to be interesting.
Yeah.
See if they get any boos.
Hatchets led by manager Eric Wilson.
That's a little bit interesting. Free throw coming here for Jasper.
Riley Eckert hits his free throw.
It looks like Clay Walker's really enjoying all the attention he's getting over there.
Smith and Ahrens look like they're, doesn't look like there's any love lost there. As Claycomb drives in the lane, foul on the floor.
Here is danger time right here for Jasper. You got to make this a single-digit game before the start of the fourth quarter if you want a chance to win this game.
I think you got 3 minutes and 30 seconds. You got to cut it to 7 by the end of this quarter. If you ask me.
I think that's really doable right now for Jasper.
Brees. No, doesn't get the roll. Rebound Eckert. Nice board there by Riley Eckert. Ahrens pushes the basketball. Inside to Alls. Guarded by Smith. Ooh, bad pass from Alls, but Eckert picks it up. He's doing it all out there right now. Nottingham. Can't get Ahrens off the curl. Bad pass in there, but it's kicked away by Brees. I tell you, this game, I think Jasper's going to end up cutting this to single digits. That's my prediction.
I think we're going to get it down to 5 at least, but you got to see what kind of backbone Vincennes has, see if they can control this. Jasper, that's about to happen here. Bagley puts one up.
Off the curl, no good. Nice hustle from Allis, but he can't come up with it. Brees throws it out to Barmas. Oh, bad pass to Claycomb, but he comes up with it. Claycomb going to the rim, and he goes to the floor, and they're going to call a foul on Alls.
That's a late call.
It's a late call, but I tell you, I would have liked to see Austin Alls square up there, take a charge, and maybe that's a 4th foul on Ethan Claycomb.
No matter how set he was, if they called a charge, Jeff Heinrich's not going to let the ref hear the end of it for quite some time.
I mean, I think you could have definitely drawn a charge there. He was a little bit out of control.
Yeah.
As Claycomb hits his first free throw.
If you're Jasper, you got to stop letting Vincennes get points on the other end.
Can't give up easy points at the free throw line either. As here comes Nottingham. Nottingham across the timeline. Here's Bagley. Tyler Bagley with it. Smith hedges out there. Gets back to Alls. Here's Nottingham in the corner. Guarded by Jacob Reese. Nottingham dribbles up to the wing. Back to the corner. Nottingham struggling to find anyone to get the ball to. Gives it off to Ahrens. Ahrens puts it on the floor, goes to the rim, lays it in. Nice drive to the bucket by Nolan Ahrens. 43-31 Lincoln.
First points of the night for Nolan Ahrens to see if he can get it going a little bit for Jasper. They really need him to step it up if they want to win.
Here's Barmas. Oh my goodness, you've got to be kidding me. That screen by Anthony Smith, he definitely stuck his knee out there and definitely tripped the Jasper Wildcat player. Into the lane is Ahrens, no good. Rebound, Claycomb.
Now you hate to see that for Jasper. You hate to see somebody out there playing dirty. That's never what you want to have.
I tell you, every screen Smith sets, you're at risk of getting hurt. Smith gets it off his hands, and as the old adage, the ball knows.
Jeff Hine doesn't like that call either. He wants a deflection.
That was an evident call, and I think Hines got to be teed up.
You know, it looks like that's about what John Goebel was doing earlier in the game, and he got a technical for it. It looks like that's what he's saying to the ref right now.
If I'm Goebel, I got to be a little upset about that.
But it's good defense there by Jasper.
Goebel definitely goes about his questioning in a lot more respectful manner.
Yes, he does. Jasper really holds their coach and players to a higher standard, it seems like sometimes.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing. Bagley, shot fake. Going to the rim. Oh, my. That's a great call by the official. That is a great call by the official. You could see the look on Anthony Smith's face. That was not a charge. He clearly flopped.
They know in the NCAA, they've really screwed around with that a little bit. There's so many block slash charge calls that can go either way. And it seems like more times than not the refs mess it up. So it looks like a pretty good call right there from the referee.
The way he snapped his head back, it was an obvious flop. As Bagley converts the first one.
Bagley's first points of the second half as he needs to get going as well for Jasper.
Field's going to check in for Smith here. And Hunter Gossett's going to come in and check in. Oh, are they telling Gossett he's got to get back to the table, it looks like.
So he's getting the shooter.
Yeah.
Not sure why he didn't know that ahead of time.
Here's Bagley. Second free throw. Got it. Bagley's going to come out of the ballgame for Hunter Gossett. So for the Wildcats right now, it's going to be Alex Allen, Riley Eckert, Hunter Gossett, Nolan Ahrens, and Tyler Nottingham. For the Alices, Jacob Reese, Brandon Lasky, Connor Barnes, Ethan Claycomb, and Braden Field.
A lot of scoring on the bench right now for Jasper. We'll see how they handle it with all their subs in the game.
Reese styling from long distance, no good. He's not been on his shot in the second half like he was in the first. Allen. Oh, they're going to call Allen for a carry.
Not quite sure why you had your big man bringing it up the floor. That's a pretty enforced turnover right there from Jasper.
Coach Goebel looks frustrated. Looked like he thought about looking over and putting Olins back in for a second, but he didn't do it.
And I'm not quite sure why they're subbing Ollis on and off the floor so quickly. Never really seen him to get him in a groove going because he's never in the game long enough.
Yes, I think that's got to be the most frustrating thing as a player when you can never get yourself established because you can get no rhythm going. 109 to ticking, 43-33 Lincoln. Claycomb off the field, back to Barmas. Nowaski shot fake for the top of the key. 1 minute to go here in the third quarter.
Got to get a stop.
Here's Barmas going to the bucket. Excuse me, that was Nowaski, and he was swatted home by Allen, it looked like.
Allen wasn't having any of that.
Claycomb hit the floor for the loose ball there, but couldn't get it. Allen, no good. He fell away. You can't fall away like that.
He had a chance to get up to single digits.
He had a chance to draw the contact there.
What, you get single digits plus the ball to start the fourth quarter, maybe cut it to 6. That's big, but now Vincennes has a chance to cut it to 13.
Here's Claycomb off to Barmas. Nowaski with 28 seconds to tick. The field at the free throw line, back to Barmas. Here's Claycomb. Barmas, Nowaski with it. Reese, guarded by Ahrens, who's pressuring him. Reese gets by Aarons. Field. Pass faked out to Barnes. 13 seconds to take. Nowaski over to Barnes. On the wing in front of the Lincoln bench. Dribbles up to the top of the key. 5 seconds to go. Barnes, still they're waiting too long. Nowaski just got it off. He's going to be fouled.
Wow.
Oh, my. You got to question that thinking there. He just clobbered him.
Jeff Hunt was all the way out to the free throw line thinking that they weren't going to get the call. But it looks as if they did get the call.
Alex Allen may have just lost his head there. He looks like he's quite frustrated.
That's three on Alex Allen. It's big.
That's one of those where he knows he fouled, but he's just so frustrated he got caught up in the moment. As Nowaski hits the first one, you definitely can't foul there.
That's Nowaski's first basket made other than a three-pointer tonight. Southridge makes their way down into the locker room. 12-point lead going into the fourth quarter for the Vincennes Lincoln Alices.
Yep, 12-point lead as we're going to take a 1-minute timeout and be back here on WHSH after this.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore, and frustration a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy and giving up impossible. I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought and unconventional methods common. I'm a teacher. I make more.
All right, welcome back to the Hatchet House. I'm Drew Davis alongside Nick Gray. After 3 quarters of play, it is 45-33 Lincoln. Jasper's ball to start the quarter. Bagley off to Hunter Gossett. Here's Aarons putting the ball on the floor, guarded by Nowaski. Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound, Braden Field. Here comes the pressure from the Wildcats. Claycomb going the other way. No good on the layup. Claycomb pops it out from behind and steals the ball.
Ooh, looks like Jacob Reese got rocked in the face.
Yeah, Claycomb definitely looked like he hit him in the face there. The ball goes to the floor. Ooh, what are they calling there?
Looks like Vincent is out of bounds and they touched it, so it's Jasper ball.
Yeah, that makes a little bit more sense than what I thought they were going to call. So Field's going to come off for the Alices. Smith's going to go back in.
Here we go. Jasper has their 2 bigs in for the first time together in quite some time. Let's see if they can utilize those bigs. Let's see if they can cut this lead to 5. They need to get it there sometime soon. 12 points in 7 minutes is going to be awful hard to come back from.
Doesn't look like the Cats have any urgency right now. Bagley fires from 3. Short. Claycomb ahead on the break. Aarons clobbers Claycomb.
That's not a flagrant. That's just a nice hard foul going after the ball. It looks like he got all ball and body. That's not a technical foul in any world.
Aarons was a big leaper and he got the ball. But he got him with the body, so that's 2 shots.
It's 2 shots. That was a pretty hard foul though, but you can't give a technical foul.
That's what we call a professional foul right there.
Yeah, I mean you go up soft. If you go up soft, as he would have done, I mean he makes the layup and gets a free throw. Instead, he just gets 2 shots after going on a hard fall. You see it really probably affected him right there as he missed it.
That's what I call a smart play right there.
I mean, you see too many people go up weak on a foul and a layup, and then they make it and get a free throw. You can't do that. It doesn't work out.
And I think it's unfair to a defender to be flagrant half. Bagley finds Gossett, sets his feet, shoots the 3 ball short, as they've been all night on for the Wildcats. They've been short. It looks like they're tired legs. I don't know why they would, but it looks like their legs are tired.
This game is getting out of hand for Jasper.
Oh, nice steal from Allen as he picks it off. Smith going to the floor.
That's got to be a foul.
It's a loose ball foul on Smith because he dove into his legs.
Jeff Hine doesn't like it. You got to tee him up eventually.
The refs have let Jeff Hine be out of control all night, and the one time John Goebel said something, he was teed up.
Good strength there from Jeff Hine as he just brought himself back. He doesn't want to get a technical because he knows if he gets a technical, that's going to fire up Jasper. If they get 2 free throws and the ball, that's really going to affect them.
Smith will come out with his 4th foul, but quite honestly, he should have been teed up for that.
Still going at him, and the ref's going right back at him. I mean, Anthony Smith dove at him and hit him, and that's a foul.
Took his legs out.
And we said we don't like to call ticky-tack fouls, but that wasn't
That was the foul that can injure someone if you don't call it.
Yeah, but we saw it at girls sectional with Caitlin Davis, so she got both her legs taken out.
That's what I was just thinking.
You know, from the cheer block, it looked like she ripped both her ACLs, so that's really dangerous.
Just glad to see the referees are on top of that one.
1-1 for Jasper.
As Bradenfield knew he was outmanned there, so he gave a foul. See if Wallace can convert here. This is the score. 2nd point of the night, correct?
Yes, it would be.
And he misses it. Oh my. Austin Ollis has lost his mind here.
Is that 4? Just like it is.
This looks like the Washington game for Austin Ollis all over again.
Looks like about like the Mitchell game the other night when Mitchell couldn't buy a free throw.
Austin Ollis is very frustrated right now. The senior seen maybe possibly his last game of his career as a Jasper Wildcat on the basketball court.
As the clock is down, it sure looks like it.
That's only his 2nd foul though. Freese at the free throw line. Good. I just have a hard time believing that Lincoln's 14 points better than Jasper.
I think Lincoln's playing. They're sure playing like it right now. They really don't want their season to end now.
Jasper's played about really bad here tonight.
You know, you got to think if this keeps up, Vincennes brings out a just like football chant. That's really going to anger some Jasper people.
Yeah.
Vincennes beat him on a last-second field goal. And then the infamous song "Lincoln Football" came out a day after that song was made, or that game was played.
Yep. As a steal for the Alices, 48-33, and it looks like this ball game might be just about over.
Yeah.
Freese in the corner.
It's heading that way.
Off the field. Nowaski, guarded by Bailey. You know Jasper's going to draw up a one last run now.
I don't know, Drew.
Freese.
This could end it.
For 3.
It does.
Dagger. That's a dagger, folks.
That's it.
51-33, and Goebel wants a timeout. And that might be all she wrote here at the Hatchet House for the Wildcats.
You know, you got to give credit to Vincennes. They have really played hard. They're hitting their threes. They have 9 threes between Nowaski and Barmas.
Yeah, and we're going to take a 30-second timeout here on WHSH. All right, well, back here at the Hatchet House, and the Jasper Wildcats have just called a timeout, and it's 51-33 Lincoln. And Jacob Reese just nailed a 3 from the elbow right in front of his bench, and that looks like it's going to be the dagger for the Jasper Wildcats tonight.
This game's just about all but over now. 18-point comeback in less than 6 minutes. It's got to be very tough to do, even for any team.
Yeah. Jasper's going to have to dial up some full court pressure.
They just got to get something going on the offensive. I mean, they can't score.
This is very similar to the first game they played in the Hatchet House this week.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like they have had a hard time playing against good competition in the Hatchet Houses.
As Allen,
that's a
layup,
foul.
Stupid foul from Connor Barnes.
Just tried to
He's
wrap
got to
him
be
up.
smarter than that.
Just wrapped him up. I mean,
he's like, oh, did I foul? But that was just a dumb foul. You've got to realize the circumstance in the game. You're up that big. You don't need a foul. Just let him hit the layup and go into the next possession.
Yeah, when the clock stops and you're just cutting into the lead, that's a pretty good sign.
That's Alex Allen with the line. His free throws up and good. Nice bounce. This place looks like it's full to capacity just about.
Yeah, it's really getting there, Drew. It's really good to see.
Gets it off to Barmas. Brees kicks out the Claycomb. Braden Fields screens on Nottingham. Nowaski in the lane. Stripped away.
Oh, good hustle by Nowaski. Great tip out. That is great hustle by Brent Nowaski. He dove on the floor and tipped that one back out to Vincennes to keep possession. This is great heart.
Nowoski catches the screen from field. They try to trap Brees. He gets it away. Nowoski finds Claycomb, kicks it out to Braden Field, passes it back out to Brees.
Good ball movement.
3 from Nowoski. You got to wonder why he shot that, but Brees gets the rebound.
Brees has been everywhere tonight on the boards. That's his 4th rebound of the night.
I just can't figure out how these Wildcats, as big as they are, you have Alex Allen listed at 6'8", or 6'3", and Austin All is listed at 6'4", and they're both big kids, and they haven't got very many rebounds tonight at all.
Alex Allen plays bigger than 6'3". I mean, he's been about the only player from Jasper tonight that's been playing pretty well.
As Barmas hits his first free throw, and it's 52-36. Barmas' second free throw, up and good. Here comes Tyler Nottingham across the timeline. Bagley, shot fake, mid-range jump shot, good.
He got hit, it looked like.
He got smacked on the arm by Barmas and no call. Barmas is making some poor decisions out there right now.
Yeah, it's likely the referees aren't seeing it.
Barmas gets it into Braden Field, kicks out to Brees in the corner. They broke the press. Nowoski, mid-range jumper, throws a high lob up to Claycomb, who converts it.
Whoa, that was a push-off on Tyler Bagley. Luckily, the referee didn't see that one. That was pretty cheap play.
I told you earlier, I don't think Bagley and Claycomb are very big fans of each other.
No. I don't think any of these guys are fans of anybody out here.
There's a foul by Field. He's little, so he's been using his hands a little bit, you know, as your instinct would be when you get a mouse in the house matchup.
I don't know why Vincennes seems to complain about every foul call. I mean, the foul count's 9-9, so it's not like they're getting gift of any calls.
I mean, as a coach, you just got to realize some are going to go against you and some are going to go for you, so it all evens out eventually. That's a nice bounce for Alex Allen. He's gotten 2 of those tonight like that. 55-39 Lincoln. I think I'm sensing one more late push from Jasper here. Allen short arms that one. Brees gets the rebound. He's going to the free throw line.
A lot of smart foul.
Frustration from Alex Allen.
Don't want to send a good free throw straight like Jacob Brees to the line right now. This game looks like it's going to drag on for another 15-20 minutes, it looks like. This pace keeps up.
Yes, as Brees is at the line, he's probably a very good free throw shooter. And that was the 4th one out, and as Brees hits his first free throw. What is Lincoln from the line tonight?
Drew, they're 15 or 16 from the line tonight. They're not missing many of their free throws.
Oh, that's a nice stat there for them. Anthony Smith checks back into the game for the Alices. Brees, free throw up and good. Gets them about 57-39, 18-point Lincoln lead, 4:10 and ticking here to go in the 4th quarter. Nottingham. Eckert out to Nottingham. Finds Ahrens. Ahrens hands off to Nottingham. Nottingham pull up for 3. Got it. Hand in his face. Big boy shot there. Claycomb gets it into Nowoski. It was nearly stolen by Nottingham. Claycomb. Oh, throws it into the trap a bit. Nowoski gets it. Brees goes to the rim. Oh, that's a charge. Good
Jeff
call.
Hine doesn't like it again.
That's a great call. Nice job by Austin Allis, to take the charge.
Like Brees got the wind knocked out of him. Going up
Austin
like that.
Allis got set, and he sat there and took a charge. That was a smart play.
You know, going up like that and coming down and not being able to control your body is a pretty scary thing.
Brees was on fire in the first half, but he's cooled off a little bit here in the second. Allis driving to the rim. Lay-in, got it. 57-44. I think this is that late push from the Cats.
Looks like you stepped on the baseline, maybe not.
Nowoski got it off to Brees.
Smart move by Brees to pull it out.
Brees to Nowoski to Claycomb. Oh, he's firing from 3. That may do it. 60-44, Lincoln. We'll see if Jasper can answer with a 3 of their own.
That's their 10th 3 that they have made tonight. So, Jasper's not done a great job of getting out on their perimeter shooters
Bagley,
at all.
shot fake on the floor, mid-range jumper. No good on the roll. They haven't got very many friendly bounces tonight on jump shots.
Anthony Smith, he's not getting a lot of points, but he has 7 rebounds, and he's really protected the paint tonight.
Oh. You had to question that foul call there. It looked like Claycomb just lost the ball on the way up.
A little less than 3 minutes to go. Looks like this lead's going to be pushed to 18. Never going to see a comeback like that.
As he misses the first, and Austin Oles picked up his third foul on that, I must add. The fouls are at 10 team fouls apiece for each team.
Yeah, the refs they're not letting those little ticky tack, excuse me, I can't speak, go this half.
Vincent's going to take a timeout. It's a full timeout, so we'll take a 30-second timeout, or excuse me, a 1-minute timeout here on WHSH.
Thanks for coming in for the interview.
Oh, yeah, of course.
All right, we'll get your personal references, your resume, high school diploma or equivalent.
Skip the drama. Get your diploma.
Yes, it's right there. Great.
Take that first step towards a better future. Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
Okay, so what would you bring to my company?
What do you need?
I need problem-solving skills.
I got through high school without a car, a phone, or a computer.
No college degree, though.
Not yet, but life's taught me a lot, and I'm ready for more.
Well, you're not the typical kind of candidate that I hire.
Here at the Hatchet House, Drew Davis alongside Nick Gray. It's 61-44. Vincennes Lincoln with 2:48 to go. Jasper inbounds the ball. Here comes Tyler Nottingham across the timeline. Riley Eckert, Austin Ollis finds Nottingham. Nottingham picked up by Smith, getting to the rim, hit hard, no foul. And Claycomb's going to be fouled by Ollis, and he's going to the free throw line with a chance to push the lead here.
You know, this game really is getting out of hand for Jasper right now. They can't get anything, and they keep fouling some pretty good free throw shooters. You know, Vincent has showed they're not missing any free throws tonight, so it's going to be a real challenge on Monday night for Washington and Southwood.
Yeah, it is. That's the fourth foul on Austin Ollis. One away from being Dairy Queen. As Claycomb hits the first one.
Claycomb's really made his presence felt this half. You know, last half he couldn't do anything. Looks like the Washington student section is making their way down to the student section. So this next game should be a fun game to watch, Drew. I know you'll be watching from the sidelines, so tell the team a second block. It's going to be fun.
I will. I'll get them fired up in there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's not going to be hard to get those guys fired up. You know, they're ready to go.
Here comes Nottingham for three in the corner, in and out, as it has been all night. All strips it away, picked up by Smith, and they're going to call a jump ball. Wow.
Vincent's ball.
.2:11 to go. Barmas gets it to Claycomb, who's fouled by Tyler Nottingham.
63-44. You got to think that Jasper's close to just emptying the bench and putting their bench players in here soon.
The same thing. You got to get the seniors a little bit of a curtain call here, and this game's over. Vincent's starting to taunt Jasper.
Vincent Sister Evansville Wright's over there chanting, "It's too easy." I wouldn't go that far yet.
It looks like Jasper's administrators are telling Jasper's basketball coach ready to go out. They don't want to get any fights going on.
Three ball from Bagley, too strong. Eckert calls for the rebound. Aarons for three, got it. 64-47. Nowoski's fouled. He'll be going to the line. That foul is, I believe, on number 33, Riley Eckert. Or, excuse me, number 13, Tyler Bagley. That's his third team foul.
Nowoski with a chance to extend this lead for the Alices.
You know, you can see the Washington fans, they're eager to get out in the cheer block. There's the just like football chant. There it is. You were expecting it if they won, but here it is.
Yeah.
Jasper's looking for one to come right back with.
What are they chanting back?
Couldn't understand it, but it was probably nothing as good as just like football.
Yeah, Aarons hits another 3. But at our school, when you chant just like football, it doesn't mean much.
Looks like Jasper, or Vincennes, excuse me. Uh-oh.
Smith, layup good. 67-50, 1:30 to go. Aarons, no good on the 3 again. Nowaski, Smith gets the rebound, kicks off to Nowaski.
You just got to pull it out now, Jasper. If you're Jasper, you don't want to foul. Just let the clock run out now.
Reese trapped in the corner, and they're going to call a timeout with 1:13 to go. And we'll take a 30-second timeout here in WHSH.
So who's going to do what?
I'll pack the dead batteries.
Great.
I'll only put what I don't need into a duffel bag.
Perfect. That's totally unhelpful.
No problem.
Meanwhile, I will try to comfort everyone by speaking in a calm voice. And who is going to handle supplies?
I can forget to do a list for us.
Thanks, pal.
We couldn't be any less prepared. I'm proud of you guys.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information.
The Hatchet House, I'm Drew Davis on site Nick Gray. Minute 13 to go, and it's Lincoln leaving Jasper 67-50. This game's pretty much all but over here at the Hatchet House, and this game's going to be one of those games that's kind of dragged on. So after this game, we're going to keep it here, and we'll have your post game for you, player of the game and everything here on WHSH. Stay tuned for that. You know, you won't. I think we have a couple players in mind for the player of the game. Nick, who do you think's really stood out to you that could be candidates for that player of the game award?
Well, you know, I mean, there's a couple people. Brent Nowaski, I mean, he's done it all. He's scoring, he's getting assists, he's rebounding, he's making everybody on the court better. And then, you know, you got Jacob Brees, and he's hit 4 3-pointers. So, I mean, you can just give it to one of those two. They've really came out tonight, and they've played like they want to win.
Yeah, stay tuned to find out who will get it. Brees or Nowaski, they'll be in the running for it. Minute to go in this ball game. Play come over to Brant Nowaski. Has chance of na-na-na-na. Hey, 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 goodbye. Rain out from the Lincoln student section.
Sounds like about they're on point right now.
I hope Vincennes is ready for that Monday night coming from the Hatchet section. They'll be on the other end of that soon.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta hope. You hope they're on the other end of it, Drew.
I don't hope.
Jinx them.
I don't hope. I know it. I have to commend one thing for the Jasper student section. They're staying to the very end.
And it looks like here comes the curtain call for the seniors from Jasper.
That'll be Peyton Gentry, Craig Shepard, Justin Gable, Hunter Gossett, and Grant Theo all into the game.
That's it's a really sad moment if you're a senior coming off the court for the last
time. Anytime a senior plays their last game, unless it's Vincennes. And you have Aarons, Austin Ollis, Tyler Bagley, Tyler Nottingham, and Riley Eckert all coming off here for the Wildcats. A lot of those guys have had a great career, and they've done great things in every sport they've played.
You know, hopefully we're sending you, Eric, and Sparks off in about a couple weeks, 3 weeks at Bankers Life Fieldhouse after holding up the state finals trophy.
I don't care what happens at Bankers Life Fieldhouse as long as we make it there.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's lofty goals, but, you know, you got to set high expectations if you want to be good this year.
Shoot by stars.
Yeah.
As Peyton Gentry, a goalkeeper's going to go to the line here.
Yeah, I played against Peyton this year in soccer. He's a pretty good goalie.
Yeah, he's very good at penalty kicks. Watched him in the regional. He had 2 big stops that got it to a shootout where Jasper would eventually lose, but those were big-time saves, I tell you.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't there to see it, but I heard it was really something special to see. You know, coming from a goalie, stopping 2 penalty kicks in extra time alone, that's only 30 minutes. That's really 14 minutes, excuse me. That's in high school.
That's mad respect right there.
Yeah.
As Lincoln does the I Believe chant with 30 seconds to ticking. Lincoln has 5 new players in, along with 6'8" senior Kevin Pratt.
And it looks like the Vincennes Lincoln Alices will be moving to the championship game Monday night due to snow last week that canceled the game for 2 days. Tip-off will be at 7:30, and hopefully we're seeing the Washington Hatchets and Lincoln Alices. But, you know, you never can count out the Southbridge
And the gravest rivalry in the whole state.
Yeah, you know, they said it was a good rivalry between Vincennes and Jasper, but, you know, Vincennes had their number the past few years, so I don't know if you can really call it a rivalry anymore.
Yes, and for Lincoln, it'll be on the floor Riley Bottoms, Grant Oxman, along with Trevor Madden. Oh, that's nothing there.
Yeah, just freak foul. This game is still dragging on.
The ref's talking to Peyton Gentry like he did something intentional there, but Peyton Gentry just stood there and the kid just tried to go up for the rebound and fell down.
You know, fans, stay tuned. You know, coming up, we have a really good game with Washington and Southbridge. If this place is going to be rocking just like it was for this game.
I believe that'll be Connor Nolan and Liam O'Haver on the call.
It will be. It is their second time on the call, so cut them a break a little bit if they're not, you know, like Dick Vitale. But, you know, we'll be all right. We got some good announcers coming into the next game. They know what they're doing.
As Madden missed the first one, second one, got it.
13 seconds left, and looks like this game is over.
Three-pointer, no good. Gossett kicks it out. Craig Shepard got it for three. 69-54 will be the final. That's all she wrote here at the Hatchet House. The Lincoln Alices are going to advance the championship game on Monday night to take on the winner of the Southbridge-Washington game. Nick, what do you have on final statistics for this ball game?
Tyler Begley led the Jasper Wildcats with 13 points. Tyler Nottingham had 6 points. Nolan Aarons had 8. Austin Owens was quiet with 3. Alex Allen had 12. Riley Eckert had 5. Craig Shepard had 3. For Vincennes, Ethan Claycomb, he had 2 points. Not 2 points, excuse me, 11 points. Anthony Smith had 4 points. Jacob Brees, player of the game, 23 points, 4 3-pointers. Connor Barnes, 9 points, and Brent Nowoski, Mr. Do-It-All for the Vincennes Lincoln Alices. He contributed with 18 points of his own.
All right, as you said, Jacob Brees is your player of the game. I'll beg to differ. I'll take Brent Nowoski. He did a bit of everything tonight. May have not been like the greatest scorer in the box score, but it's the hustle plays like I saw him in the fourth quarter where he lunged out for that ball that matters. That's why he's my player of the game. But I'm Drew Davis. Alongside Nick Gray, we'll kick it over to Connor Nolan and Liam O'Haver for the next game. Signing off from the Hatchet House. So long and good night.
If you store your guns properly.
So not just anyone can get to them.
I'll feel safer when I'm playing outside.
Safer when walking home.
I won't have to tell so many family members. I'm sorry.
I won't hear as many scary stories.
Or scary news reports.
I won't have to hold someone's hand and shout you're gonna make it.
And I won't have to tell my kids this isn't a drill.
Please.
Please.
Please. Please.
Please.
Do it for us.
For us. Do it for us.
Your family, friends, and neighbors are all counting on you. Never let your gun get into the wrong hands. If you own a firearm and are not using it, please be responsible and be sure that it's stored in a safe place. Remember, always, lock it up. For more information on firearm storage safety, visit ncpc.org.